Okay, guys, sorry. I was just getting a notification from TikTok and I needed to read it. Okay. Scorpiana, what do you need to know right now? We've got the Star card at the bottom of the deck and the Lovers. It wasn't the Fool. Oh, Scorpio, I feel like you're going to be having really great sex soon. Look at me. Look at Midnight looking at me like, shut up about that. He's look at these cats. They're so cute. Oh my God, I love them so much. I swear, when I said you're going to be having really great sex, and he looked at me like, shut your mouth. It was so funny. All right. Yeah. It looks like there's like a love of a lifetime coming in. We've got, thank you for that. Thank you, Lori. We have, Aquarius and Gemini energy coming in. So it could be, air sign, or you could have air in your chart. Sorry about that. I had like a glitch in the matrix just now. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. It could be that, the love that you've always been waiting for is coming in finally, okay? Five of Swords. Maybe after, a heartbreak, a really difficult situation in which you felt, knocked down, and the Four of Pentacles. And after a period of you just being really closed off, staying to yourself, I do see possibly something amazing is coming in. Let's clarify some more because these are some rough cards. Okay, tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Help me get the energy for this reading. Hey, Midnight. Okay, we've got the Fool card in another deck. Amazing. Okay, so there is a new beginning for you to build with someone probably, okay? Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords. Midnight, please leave her alone. Please leave that girl alone. She didn't do nothing to you. Scorpio, maybe you're waiting for something and you're finding it difficult to move on. And whatever this thing is, it really hurt you. And maybe this thing was your wish fulfillment, and possibly this is something that you think about a lot and want to stay in because it's comfortable for you. Four of Pentacles, Justice. You'll be dealing with the Libra. I mean, I got all the air. With the Four of Pentacles, that's about you being closed off and possibly holding on to something. Maybe with the Justice, there's something that you feel needs to be made right in order for you to move on. And I do see that there is going to be like deep, deep depth of love coming towards you, though. That might be what it is. Maybe the Justice here is that you're going to get what you want. All right, help me clarify these cards and give me the energy for the reading for my Scorpios. We have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So if there was something that you were unable to break free from, something that you were waiting for, even if this could be a job situation too, to be honest with you, it doesn't have to be love. Some of you may have felt like you couldn't move forward in something. You were waiting for something to happen in work, and it does. And it looks like you get really good, that's not just something happening. That's recognition. That's being chosen. Okay. Tell me about this Nine of Cups, please. We've got the King of Pentacles here. And the Justice, the Nine of Wands. Scorpio, this reminds me of the Sagittarius reading. I wonder if some of you are with a Sag, because I see here the Five of Swords and then the Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Like there was a big fight, a big misunderstanding that, really knocked you or another person down. And then we've got the Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So we've got really strong commitment energy, wish come true energy. And it all seems to be stemming from this event that happened that was very painful for you and possibly the person that you're dealing with. We have some very closed off energy here with the Four of Pentacles, but also stability. The Four of Pentacles is about stability, and so is the King of Pentacles. And Justice is about, the right thing to do, but it also could be a person who's watching. somebody who feels knocked down, but also feels like they could go again, right? Somebody that's like, okay, I've been through some shit, but maybe I could give this another try. Let's get some Osho Zen to find out a little bit more about this. But let me know, my Scorpios, is this resonating with you? Is this your work situation or your romantic situation? Because these are general readings about, anything under the sun. It doesn't have to be work. It doesn't have to be love. But there's this type of energy in some situation in your life. Tell me about the Justice. That's the one that's like tripping me up a little bit. Aloneness. Tell me about the Six of Wands here. The Lovers. Absolutely meant to come out. You will be chosen. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Wands. And in Osho Zen, the Ten of Wands is suppression. So this is like about, I think about not moving forward, not doing anything. You might really be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra here because we've got those majors. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Empress. Could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, let's read aloneness in Osho Zen. Now, I know what it means, but I just want to hear the words to see if I can find additional meanings in it. Why y'all keep bothering this girl? Oh my God. Guys, sorry. I'm sorry it's taking so long. Just give me a second here. I'm trying to make sure that my cat Menu doesn't jump on my cat Sissy also, because he's going to hurt her. That's going to hurt. It's sort of like the Hermit, but it has a different meaning, guys. So just give me a second. Let me find it. Okay, here we go. So yeah, for me, I notated that it's like the Hermit. When you're alone, you're not alone. You're simply lonely. And there is a tremendous difference between loneliness and aloneness. When you're lonely, you are thinking of the other. You are missing the other. Loneliness is a negative state. You're feeling that it would have been better if the other was there. Your friend, your wife, your mother, your beloved, your husband. Oh, you are dealing with a Libra. It would have been good if the other was there, but the other is not. Loneliness is absence of the other. Aloneness is the presence of oneself. Aloneness is very positive. It is a presence, overflowing presence. You are so full of presence that you can fill the whole universe with your presence, and there is no need for anybody. Scorpio, you're missing somebody very much. Ooh, I'm glad I read it. You're missing somebody very much, but I think you're somebody that also likes to be alone with the Nine of Cups here in that comfort zone. I think this is Four of Pentacles, is somebody that likes to be alone. Let's get an Osho Zen for that Four of Pentacles too. Help me clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. There's so much Libra energy in here. Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, counterpart to the King of Pentacles. I think that, Scorpio, you might be in a stage right now where you're trying to figure out if you want to be on your own because you like it. You like being on your own. But at the same time right now, you could also be strongly, strongly missing somebody. And that person could be a Libra because we have the Empress and the Justice here. Could be a Gemini because we also have the Lovers, a major. But it could be any sign at all. This person is going to represent Menu. Please leave her alone. I'm trying to get these readings done, boy. Oh my God. I see here that this has to do with the Empress here, and the Justice could be about signing contracts. The Empress could be about making babies. And the flowering card, which is the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, is about commitment. I think right now you're thinking, how much do I want to be alone? And how much do I need this person in my life or want this person in my life? How much do I need this time alone because I enjoy it? And how much do I want this person to be in my life because I miss them and I enjoy being with them too? This is basically your conundrum right now, Scorpio, okay? And this sounds like a healthy place to be, actually. You should work this out. This sounds like not a bad situation. Actually, it sounds good. This is what we do. This is how we navigate relationships, okay? So that's your message, Scorpio. That's where you're at. There isn't an answer from the universe. This is really about you figuring out what's more important to you. Do you want to be in a commitment right now, or do you want to be, sowing your wild oats right now or just being on your own? Okay. It could have to do with the job situation too, with the justice there. It could be, that you're like, do I want a job where I'm creative, like the Empress, but I'm also looking behind my shoulder because there isn't a lot of security in that type of work environment. Or do I want that secure work environment? Okay. Could absolutely be a work thing too. But for a lot of you, it's about a relationship. Okay. Because we have the Gemini, the lovers in there. Okay. Let's move on to Libra. Libra. Let me shuffle these cards, and can I have another cookie, please? I feel like that's why the cats are here, because look, they're like, what's in the bag though? What's in the bag? What's up with these cookies? Look at this. Well, you guys can have a little nibble of cookies from time to time, but not chocolate ones, okay? Not the chocolate ones, okay? The trefoils, yes. And they can eat anything with coconut, but not chocolate and coconut, okay, guys? No chocolate for the kitties. Okay, y'all, we are moving on to Libra. Ooh, Scorpio took a minute there. Okay. More peanut butter chocolate cookies. That's better than sex. Oh, that was a great shuffle. That's a good crunch. Okay, Spirit, what does Libra need to know right now?